You know guys, I did not plan on making a video today, not at all. I just kind of woke up and bam, internet just does these things to you to where it's like, wow, I have no choice. This is kind of important. So, yeah, let's dive into this. So Sonic Forces, I don't talk about this game a lot on my channel. I know a lot of people are kind of upset about that, mainly because there's not much to really say. I keep up with it on Twitter and stuff, and there's really not too many updates. I'm not even terribly excited for the game like I was during the announcement because the hype kind of died down, and nothing's really impressing me at the moment. But this is crazy news that I didn't see coming today. If you've been out of the loop for whatever reason, there's been this third character that's been hinted, this third unknown character that we've all been speculating. Like, some people, the moment we got like a teaser image of it, some people were saying automatically that it was a custom character, a character that the fans will create, basically an OC. Which I didn't see out of the ordinary just because, it's a silhouette and stuff. I don't think we've ever gotten that with one single character. I could be wrong. We did get the shadows with the Deadly Six, but I don't think they ever did that with Blaze or Cream or any of those other characters. I think they just showed the characters. So they've never really kept the character hidden like this. So it was a probable thing. I never really discredited someone for believing so. And some people thought it was Bubsy for whatever reason. Hey, he kind of looks like him. And we find out today that that is actually true. You get to create your own Sonic the Hedgehog character, and he or she will be the third playable character in this game. They have their own gameplay style. It's similar to the modern gameplay, except you use gadgets and stuff, and it's kind of like a technical gameplay style. Nothing we haven't really seen before. It's kind of like a mix of Shadow the Hedgehog and modern Sonic in that you're using weapons and stuff. Like, I can't really compare it to anything super accurate right now, but when I saw the flamethrower, I thought of Shadow, so there's that. And like I said, I didn't expect to make this video today. I actually wanted to talk about Forces after my next two videos that were planned that have nothing to do with Forces. But I wanted to talk about why this is pretty huge news, and why I definitely have to make a video on this. Sonic fan characters are a huge part of the Sonic community. I don't think I've ever really talked about it in my videos, but it's pretty massive. Like, growing up, I've been a fan since the Adventure days, and seeing that growing up online, it was pretty huge, and it still is today. There's like full communities of Sonic OCs, and that's like a big part of the fan base, we don't really talk about on YouTube, at least I don't, but it exists. So for them to finally, and for everyone else to finally just get to create a character that, their character in the game, it might not be exactly accurate, but it's cool. It's like having a Sonic Mii in a way, like with the Miis with Nintendo, that you can put your Miis in the game. It's like this, except this character has, we can assume, a larger plot since he's the third playable character. He got a spot over Knuckles, Tails, Shadow, all these big characters, so we can only assume he's a big deal. And it looks like they're giving you plenty of customization options, because it doesn't look like 2 or 3 outfits. They really want you to make the character different from everyone else. Like, you can actually make this thing pretty exclusive, so that's pretty cool. I looked up all the possible animals you can choose from, and there's a wolf, rabbit, cat, dog, bear, bird, and hedgehog. Yeah, all these, you can make a wolf, rabbit. I can make Cream the Rabbit's older, long-lost brother, and he goes on this adventure, and I can make it's weird, dude. It's weird to think about because this has never really been a thing in Sonic, but it's cool. I think it's pretty cool. I've never really been an OC guy myself, but I think a lot of fans can admit they at least tried to make one at one point, at least when they were a kid or something, because I can definitely admit that. And I'm loving all the customization. I mean, again, this is really new with Sonic. This is going to be like Emerald from Sonic Battle, but like that's the closest we've ever seen to like a customization option with Sonic was Emerald. If you can think of a better example, let me know. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty interested. If you were interested in Forces before, this might get you in. I don't think Forces is the most interesting thing right now. I don't know if I want to make a video explaining my full thoughts on Forces just yet, because I actually expected this news to go up at E3. I expected this to be like the E3 announcement, and it wasn't. So I don't know what they're gonna show. I guess more gameplay. So I guess it's kind of smart getting this risky, controversial thing out of the way right now, and making us just appreciate the game later at E3, because this is going to be controversial no matter what. I don't care who you're talking to. People are going to be split on this. This ultimately alters the legacy of Sonic. There's actually a game where you can put your characters in the game, and that's never been done, and this will forever be part of Sonic's history as a game that did that. I can't see this as anything but really huge news for not only the Sonic community, but like the gaming community. Now I want to go into the gameplay. There is gameplay footage released of the character, and again, he looks like modern, but maybe not as fast. Again, he uses gadgets. It's like a weird technical character, and I don't really know how to feel about it because it doesn't look all that fun to me right now. But again, it's one stage, it's a few clips, and I can't really, I don't know, I can't really say anything about it other than the game definitely looks unfinished. The gameplay doesn't look that polished by any means. And Classic, yeah, I've never really spoke on it on YouTube, but yeah, Green Hill Classic, everyone's already ranted about that on YouTube. I don't feel the need to do so because I pretty much share their thoughts. It's pretty stupid. Why is it, the more I even look at Classic in this game, especially with this new character, it just seems more unnecessary. Like, why have these two gameplay styles that are pretty similar? It's like, finally, for once, it's like, there's a boost gameplay, but there's also another, like, kind of 3D gameplay to go with it. Kind of like what Unleashed did, except the Werewolf goes so slow, and now it's like, whoa, two modern gameplays, and they just attach Classic to make the game longer. It's like, why is he here? Like, why is Classic here? I'm not hating on Classic, but I really don't want this video to turn into like a Classic Sonic rant, but this video just really highlights how unnecessary I think he is. But that's for another time, maybe not, I don't know if I'll ever talk about that again. But yeah, I just want to give my quick thoughts. I think this is pretty cool. I think Sonic fans should be, maybe not celebrating if you don't like it, but at least acknowledge the importance of this, and that a lot of people are happy about it. Where this character plays in the story, if he's going to have a voice or not, I have no idea. But they definitely made the game a lot more interesting, and I'm looking forward to whatever they're going to show off in the future with Sonic Forces. I hope the game isn't messy because of this. My biggest fear with Forces is that it is going to feel all over the place with all these ideas, all this stuff going on. We'll have to see. I have no idea. Look out for the next video, guys. Sorry it's been a while. It's been like a month since the last video, that April Fool's video I did. But now I have free time to create videos, so I definitely will be doing that whenever I can. This was sort of like a bonus video, an in-between video of what I was kind of doing, my mindset and stuff. So take it as that. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll definitely talk to you guys later. Oh, I also want to mention that on the character customization screen, there is a world map and mission, they're icons, like they're there for whatever reason. I wonder what that's all about. I'm assuming the world map is basically what it's always been in Sonic, you know, stage to stage and that kind of thing. Or maybe it's like Unleashed, where there's actually like hub worlds and stuff. Mission is pretty interesting as well. Yeah, just wanted to point that out. Those were two things I missed.